Alright. Hello and welcome to the Anyway Kebbo channel. As you know, I just played a bunch of games, did horribly, but gonna play a friend, my friend Denny over here. And all I guess up, and he just sent me an invitation and we were gonna go play, so let's make sure that's. Oh, yeah, and he just started playing chess, but he got motivated because he saw one of my videos. So here goes. Alright, white to move first. And I have my usual thing that I like to do here. Yeah, this is his first game. The good thing about being white. Alright, so the good thing about being white is you move first, and the timer doesn't start until you move. Oh, but you need to do it in the next 30 seconds. So the pawns, they can either go one or two on the first move. And the knights, you get to go first. And but you need to move about 20. You need to move about 20 seconds. Okay. So this is my opening. I like to fiend Kedda the bishop, which means put it in the corner like I'm doing here. Oh, crud. I realize it's still your move because I pre-moved. I'm going to be playing really fast, so it'll give you a chance. Okay. Yeah, I made some pre-moves, but I'm not going to pre-move anymore. Now I'm just going to wait to respawn. Yeah, I'm pre-moving, which can get me into trouble. So, like, if you were to make a move that's bad, and as you saw, the bishops move diagonal, and as you saw, the knights go in an L shape. The great thing about not being able to make illegal moves is you learn how to move the pieces that way. The rules, though, the rules and other stuff like that are going to have to come later, and it'll just have to be as the situation applies. I'm going to show you how to castle now on this next move. So you take the king and you move it two spaces towards the rook, and then the rook goes on the other way when you do it. So attempt to do that on your end. So move the king two spaces towards that rook. There you go. That'll get your king a little safer. And after this, you're just going to have to go on instinct because there's just things that I'll only be able to explain once it comes up. Alright. So the pawn there, I'm going to threaten your pawn right now. I'm attacking your pawn because the pawn's captured diagonally in most situations. Yeah, so play what. So this is kind of more training what we were doing earlier, only now on the chessboard. Yep. So you're playing. You're seeing what I might do. Now, do I take with the bishop or the pawn? I think I want something more centralized, so I'm gonna take with the pawn. And I'm just gonna work on developing my piece. Get my knight out. Get my queen like this, so my rooks see each other. Okay. I'm taking notes on kind of things that you're doing here, and I'm paying attention to what's hanging. So far, all your pieces look protected. Yeah, all your pieces are protected. So I'm gonna have to get a battery going. So one thing I like doing is I like to put the rook in the same row as the queen, even though they can't see each other yet. Yeah, and then you're gonna respond the same way. All right, so yeah, you're doing pretty good so far. This being your first game, it's pretty good. I'm gonna have to make something happen here. Yeah, and you hopefully you're not cheating. Okay. All right. Yeah. So far, nothing's happened. You know, I'll say you this: I don't have a really good plan yet. Okay, that has presented me a plan at least. So now I at least have a plan. I had no plan until you did that. Now, can you respond to this correctly? There is a threat on the board, just so you know. I will give you that. I am threatening to do something next move if you don't correct your actions. You must anticipate it. Good work. You saw the threat. That would have won me a piece for a pawn, but you moved the bishop back. But I'm now made a current threat though. I already know it is. Chess is not easy. Chess is a hard game. I already have my next two moves thought of, but I can't pre-move because I can't. But I'm not going to pre-move because I have no idea what you're going to do. But I know what I'm going to do if you allow me to. Because I'm going to continue to make threats. Because when you don't got a plan, that's what you got to do. Well, right now, what you need to pay. Right now, you need to pay attention. You need to go down your checklist. Checks, captures, checks, attacks, and captures. So first of all, do you have any way to check my king? Okay. Now, are you being attacked? What do you need to do about that? Can you capture something, or can you at least make can you make at least a equal threat? So right now, as you can see, I am attacking your knight. So obviously you can't block it. There's no space in between that. You can move your knight, and like I said, we already determined you can't put me in check or attack a bigger piece. So yeah, moving it back is what you need to do. I already got my plan going. It's going to take me 2 moves to do it. You didn't see it. It's a combo. Yeah. So you kind of see the kind of things you need to do here, but it doesn't come without counterplay. This is not completely clean. But I did currently. All right. Which one do I want to take with? Yeah, that was a mistake. Oop. Crud. It just, my browser just went away. That's weird. Okay, gotta refresh. Dang it. That's annoying. Okay. Okay, I gotta think about this. Okay, I have to actually take with the pawn. If I would have took a knight, then you could have actually got me back. Yeah, I had to think about that. If I would have flash took there, I could have gotten myself into trouble. Alright, keep in mind that you do only have 3 minutes left in this game. So unfortunately, the time does matter. Okay, we're definitely going to take that. pawns can't move backwards. That's true. And that is talked about a lot. It's kind of like regret. Oh, by the way, you didn't address the threat. Yeah, you always got to think about why the other person's making their move. So when somebody makes their move, identify what they did and ask why as an opponent did they do that? What are they trying to do? Every single time you have to think about what my intentions are. And that'll save you a lot of mistakes and blunders. Okay. That was good to move your king out of the way because I had something going there. Oh, I made the wrong move actually. I had a good one. Dang it. I can actually take my time. I got 7.5 minutes. That's like a world of time for me. Yeah. Yeah, there's something I could show you. That's pretty cool. But I gotta make a couple moves to do it. It's gonna depend on you too. Oh. Okay. Rook's unprotected, we take. Rooks go either straight ahead or left, either up and down or left and right. No. Hmm. Guess we'll just go here. No thanks. Okay. I am threatening mate next move. That was not the correct move. Alright. Yep. Well, the beginning you played pretty good, but after that, oh, did you clicked it too quickly, didn't you? All right. Well, let's just blitz them real quick and get it over with. Yep, that works too. All right. I can send you one if you want whenever you're ready. You'll get a request. So, oh, are you gonna do it? Okay, you can do it too. Okay, I see it. I'll accept yours. Okay, this time I'm white, and I am always a king pawn player. I always move my king pawn 2 up. You can bank on that every single game from me on. Oh, you're gonna do the scan. This is called the Scandinavian defense. Ah, that's different. See, is this part of the opening book? Huh. Anyway, what I did there was en passant. If you move your pawn over twice, while somebody else has already moved it 3 times beside them, you can capture en passant. So you actually got to see a really rare move that's played in chess. It'll almost never come up, but you should be aware of it. So what I did right there was capturing in passing. It's French for in passing. Gotta love French terms. They're always so wonderful. Okay. This. Yeah, on the Scandinavian defense, you take that. You take the pawn with the queen. And then once I threaten the queen, you move it back. Okay. I'm up a pawn, which is not the end of the world. But I think I have a better position, so I'm going to be looking to trade pieces with you. So I'm going to be more than willing to trade. So I'm definitely looking to trade pieces. Okay, we don't want to go there because you can move a pawn. I think I want to just get my king protected and then go on the offense. Okay. Let's see if I get to show you something else here real quick. It kind of depends on what you do in the next couple moves, whether I get to show you it or not. I was trying to show you a Discover attack last game, and I could have done it, and I just wasn't thinking. But I'm going to show you something else if it comes into play. I might get to do it. Just kind of depends on what you do. Oh, you defended against it. Dang. Yeah, I had a pin play ready for you, but you defended against it. It's okay, though. I got other things I can do. I do notice you do play pretty good in the beginning of the game. You do well there. Okay. Yeah, yeah. When your time is moving, you know I made a move, and it usually lights up the square that I was at and moved to. So what I'm doing now is I'm pinning your knight to the queen. It's not an absolute pin, so you are allowed to move your knight, but it's highly unrecommended unless you can also threaten something of equal value. And you also have to think of all the combinations, so you have to play it all the way through in your mind. So it's not good enough just to watch one move. You have to think about what happens next and what happens next. With a 10-minute game, you have time to do that. Okay. So yeah, you didn't overreact, so that's good. But now what am I doing? Okay, you ignored the threat again. You made a move, and you ignored the fact that I have 2 attackers on your rook, and you have only 1 defender, which is your queen. So I win a rook in this exchange. Alright, so bishops can go back and forth. They make diagonal moves. Knights can make L-shaped moves. They can go backwards. And a rook, like I said, it's either left, right, up, or down, and any number of squares on them. The king can make a move in one space, any direction, but they cannot put themselves into danger. They are not allowed to do that. Thus, why checkmating the king means you win. I always thought that you should have to capture the king, but that's just me. Yeah, I always think I don't think the king should be all beta and surrender. It should just go down with the sword, man. Die like the rest of your pieces. Don't be a wimp. Kings are so beta. that was actually a good move. You were gonna be you were gonna be checkmated. You would have had no legal moves and it would have been over. Okay, so we gotta think of something else. Yeah, you stopped checkmate. You stopped checkmate without even knowing. That's the funny thing about that. Oh, I missed the move. Oh, I missed the move, but it's not that great because you can actually take something. But I think I might do it anyway if you allow me to. I missed it though. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. There is a thing about playing down to the level of your opponent. Actually, you only have one move if I do it. Yeah, that stops one of the threats. I might get to do something fun. Oh man. Okay. We're gonna do that. Yeah, you blocked my attack. So I had to protect my pawn so you couldn't take it next minute. You cock blocked the attack I had for you. Had a wonderful attack. The first part of it still works, but the second part does not now. But we're gonna fix that. I think. Oh shit. Yeah, I lost that. Good thing I'm still a piece up. Yeah, Bishop was just kind of sitting there. It can, yeah. Basically, until you run into your own piece or an enemy piece, you can keep going. The knights are kind of weak, but they're about equal with the bishops because they can jump over pieces. Like, oh, actually, we want to do this first. Oh, but that still blocks me. Oh, well, at least I won't knight. Yeah, you can only since you can't capture the knight, and obviously knights are impossible to block. That's another thing about when knights check the king. You can't put a piece in between the knight and king to keep it from being checked. It's always important to have all your pieces involved in an attack as much as possible. I think this is mate. I think you just walked into checkmate. Oh no, you didn't. Never mind, I'm wrong. You do have one move. Only one. So once you find it, it'll let you do it. Yep. Interesting, you didn't take the rook back. I'm cool with that. Yeah, it's not fun. You definitely don't want to be down material, because then it's really difficult. There we go. Yep, nice little combo there. Yep, you just hit that one. Yep, there you go. Okay, looks like I'm black again. Well, like I said, you're playing the intermediate player. I am in the top 10%, 5 to 10% in the world. I'm not just any normal chess player. Oh, good move. Your rook was in danger. That's an interesting sacrifice. I don't think it works, but an interesting sacrifice nonetheless. I have a fun move to do. Let's see if I pull it off. You'll like this one if I get to do it. Oh man, you keep blocking my crap. Oh my god, I keep wanting to do discovered checks on you. Alright. I know, but you always have to make the move where I can't do something really funny. Because I want to explain the discovered checks, but I can't without actually doing them. Okay. I think I'm just going to castle. He's still got plenty of time. Oh, but you forgot. Someone's protecting that. Now here's a pin. Try to take my queen. Can't do it, can you? You know why? Yep. So the bishop is basically pinned to the king, and it's an absolute pin. So you're not legally allowed to move that bishop right now. So some stuff that to think about. Oh, you did see that. Well, at the very least, you did not get checkmated there. I'm going to need to bring a little bit more help. Also, there's a thing called stalemate. If I make a move, and let's say that those pawns weren't there, but you couldn't move the king after I made a move, then it would be stalemate and it'd be a draw. But we're not going to do that. Yeah. Do. Alright. So you know my first move. Oh, you know my first move when I'm white. Oh, nice. You're doing the Petrov defense. See how well you know it. Classical variation. At the top level, this is an opening you do when you want to draw. Yep, that's the move you should have made last move. Well, it'll get easier once you understand how the pieces need to be set up and kind of the order in which you need to do things and openings. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, the begin. Yeah, the besides the last game, you've done really well in the first part of the game so far. Besides the last game that was pretty bad. This one you're down a pawn, but that's not enough to be completely concrete yet. I'm just gonna get castled, get safe, and then play good, and then go after you. You got a pretty decent center. I'll say that. That there, so now I can move my rook. What are you planning over there? Yeah, I wish we could do separate time controls because I would play Cheech with 1 minute on the clock. I might actually like kind of try to do that the next game where I pretend like I only got 1 minute on the clock. I think that's what I'm gonna do next game. Okay, knight's there. I think I'll take the exchange on this. Bishops are slightly better than knights, so we'll take the exchange. Plus my pawn up. We got a knight there. So that knight needs to go back. Okay. Now we got you back. Let's try to win the center. Okay, I think I know what I need to do next. Ooh, well, it's a free pawn. Threatening the bishop. But I can do this. Because the take also comes with a further threat. Okay. Let's do... Oh, it doesn't? That's interesting. Yeah, you're supposed to build a pre-move. That's weird, yeah. Yeah. You can actually do a bunch of pre-moves on the computer. Phone, you can only do one at a time. Okay. Alright, let's see how you treat this. Good move. Okay. So, what do we want to do now? Yeah, you play good enough to where it'd be hard to beat you in a 1 minute game. For me, only having 1 minute. But I'm going to attempt it next game. Problem is nothing's protecting that bishop. Yeah, it's because you're cramped. You got to give your pieces breathing room so they can work. I'm hoping to get to do something here. It's going to be kind of cool. We'll see if I get to do it. Okay. That does spoil my plans once more, but that's okay. We got an alright move to do next. Actually, well, bye-bye, queen. Oh, I can't. Yeah. Still fair. Let's do this first. Let's go here. Yeah, I mean that blocks the attack. However, yeah, this is the difficult part because really all you're waiting for me is to get my pieces back in the game and finish it off. Is really it. But you are fairly resilient. Yeah, I did. All right, next game I will play 1 minute. 1 minute for all my moves. Okay. All right. I got a bunch of moves set up. Oh shit! It's making me reload. No. No, that sucks. I had a bunch of moves preloaded. No, I don't want to do that one. That's bad. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that one though. That was dumb. Thank goodness you didn't make me pay for it. Oh, shit, you did. Crap. That's It's even worse. Yep, you're up a pawn so far. Not safe to pre-move here. Have to actually know what you're going to do first. I got one of two moves that I'm going to do depending on what you do. Okay, not safe. I'm going to take a risk and see if I think I know what you're going to do. The good news is if you do something else, it won't let me do this move. Good. Didn't let me do it. Interesting. Oh, crud. I'm a dumbass, and I'm not even taking the knight. Alright, well, you got a chance here. And is it actually my move? No. Oh, God. Pre-moves can get you into trouble in this game. This is crazy, though. Or even in material, because I blundered a queen messing up with pre-moves, but okay. Let's find a safe move to do. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. So much better on the phone doing this. It's all about the pre-moves. It's all about the pre-moves. Uh-oh. You got a pawn for free. Didn't think you're gonna do that. I guess that's the greatest thing about this whole thing is you're gonna do unexpected moves. So where other people where some people I expect people to do things, it's actually bad for me that you do the unexpected. Okay, I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna do another pre-move because I kind of need to get something done here. Oh crud! That's a pre-move. I'm 2 moves ahead, I think. Wasn't bad. But I'm hearing all the moves you can't do. I think I better get a safe move on the board. So I only got 24 seconds left to finish this game. Ooh. Oh, crap. Thank you for not taking my rook, by the way. Crud. I got a problem. I only got 17 seconds left. Holy crap. I got a problem here. I have to take another risk. I don't have a lot of time left. Oh, thank God I got this. Okay. You didn't do what I thought you were going to do. Okay. I have to take another chance. Only got 13 seconds left. Can't. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Okay, gotta take another risk. We only got 10 seconds left to do this. Yeah, that's no good. Oh, shit. Oh my God, just because you do things I don't know what you're gonna do. Crap. I'm gonna hope this move's possible. Nope. 8 seconds left. Crud. I'm just gonna have to make a lot of moves ahead of time. I just gotta hope. This is nonsense. Crap. So far ahead that it's bad. Oh my God. I'm gonna lose. How do you know if you're gonna do this or not? Yeah, you are. Okay, got a lot of pre-moves ready. This is just nonsense. This is such fucking nonsense. This is such nonsense, what I gotta do. Wait a minute, how can you do that? Oh, because I pre-moved it. It's not real. It's not real. This is nonsense. I don't think I can do it in time. I don't even understand what I'm doing. Oh, crap. Yes! I did it! I did it! Oh my God, and I literally have probably a quarter second left on the clock. Holy crap. But you know what the good news is? By drawing, you get 323 points. Holy crap. Yeah, because if I got to 859, I'd have to resign. Yeah, it took me, like, probably almost exactly a minute to get a draw. Alright, give me one more, I'll do the same thing where I gotta beat you in a minute, or less. Yeah, I gotta be a little bit smart about my pre-moves. Okay. Boom. That's the thing about using pins. It makes things so much easier. But I guess you can do one more because that was like literally like a 1 minute game. Oh man. I basically pinned your bishop to the king so it couldn't move, and then I basically brought my queen in to take it, and I basically we call these sort of checkmates the kiss of death. When you're checkmating with a queen, you put the queen out in front, and basically if it's kissing the king, it's dead. So see, this is why we don't believe in interracial. Oh man. All right. See if I can pull it off again. All right, better not pre-move this one. Well, you can do this just in case. Oh wait, can't do that. Oops, what am I doing? Yeah, I canceled those. There we go, I canceled it. Oh, cancel those. Don't do it. Don't do it. Now we can do it. I had to make really freaking fast moves. And I'm having to take some definite freaking luxuries here. Alright, we won't pre-move, but we'll put the piece there and move it if everything's right. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, crap. You caught me. Yep, you caught me. What? Nope, can't be doing that. It's pretty aggressive. Smother. Smother. Ugh. So basically, you have nowhere to. You only have one square to move the king, and it's right in the check on not just one but two pieces, in fact. Yeah, just king had nowhere to go. Yeah. Yeah, king safety is the most important. You can do one more. Alright, and boom. Oh. Get my shit back. You can take it. So unexpected. Alright, we're okay. I better not do the next one. I better wait to see what you're going to do. Well, we can do this. Just in case. Yep, you did what I expected for once. For once. See if you do it. Crap, I only got 30 seconds left. I gotta not screw around anymore. Oh, you did a pretty move. Naughty, naughty. But I realize I got a queen, but you got 2 pieces too. I got 20 seconds. I gotta be a little quicker. I queened my pawn. Your pawn makes it all the way to the end. You can make a queen. Or any piece you want, really. You can make a knight, a rook, or a bishop if you wanted to, also. Oops! Oops! That was bad. Oh my gosh. Oh my... And you put me in check. Oh no. Okay. We gotta make up for that. Yeah, that was nasty because you also put me in check too. Oh no, don't do that, computer. Ah. Crud, that was bad because now I gotta do a bunch of this. There we go. Thank goodness I have pre-moves. But that can also be bad. Actually, crap, can I take those back? Yep, I gotta take them back now. I'm in trouble. Can't do it. Well, actually, I can't do it. What am I thinking? No, I can't do it. Okay, maybe I can do it. God, it's gonna be close. Really fucking close. Oh my god. Holy crap. 59 seconds. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I had to make like 6 moves ahead. I had like 3 seconds to make like 6 moves. I'm really I'm really hoping you're not gonna like target my queen while I'm doing all this stuff. Yeah, I'd be in trouble. I can't do this with anybody. Once you know what you're doing, it ought to be 3 minutes instead of a minute. Alright, I'll do one last one. We'll call it good. And boom. Oh crap, still a move ahead. Okay. I'm not pre-moving it, but I'm hanging on to it. Remember to just go through your checklist, checks, captures, and attacks. If you go through your checklist, you're going to make me change my move. But I already have a move planned unless you do. Holy crud. Wait a minute here. Thank goodness I didn't pre-move. Holy crap. I wanted to move my bishop and take that pawn. Can't be doing that. Yeah, you made me have to, like, redo my move. So you lost the bishop, but you made me waste a bunch of time. Okay, I think I can safely make some pre-moves now. Does make it a lot more complicated, though. Gonna have to be pretty precise here. Oh. Yeah, you got an extra pawn for it. Might have something for you here. Oh, I can't necessarily. Oh, crud, I can't do that. Oh, God, cancel that. Oh, shit. What did I do to myself? Cancel that, all that. We gotta get pieces off the board, man. We can't be messing around. Better than Scream Booth. $19 to go. It's not. I still got to make the right moves. And as much as I like to pre-move, I have to kind of be careful here and not screw a bunch of stuff up. But I got a lot of pieces, so I can make some sacrifices if I need to. It does waste a little more time, unfortunately. Only got 13 seconds left. Thank you for going to the corner, by the way. I appreciate that. Now I can take my time. Oh. 5 seconds to spare. I know, but I have to really bear down because I have to make moves instantly sometimes. I can't take too much time. I have to guess what you're going to do. I have to be ready with a move, and if you do something different, I have to be ready for it. And the fact that you don't know what you're doing makes you even more unpredictable. Where I can count on somebody doing something, usually I can't with you. You might do something really weird, and it'll throw my planned move off quite a bit. See, now the only equivalent is like towards the end of the game when both of us have like hard, like we're both on time, we'll start making random moves just to get moves on the board. Yeah. In a sense, but remember that white goes first, and so there's times where you can't mirror your opponent. Obviously, if your opponent's first to take a piece or first to put you in check, it makes it impossible to mirror. But that is a good strategy in general. That'll save you from a lot of pain. But it doesn't always work, and you have to know when it doesn't work. So that's one thing. Oh man. I had to wipe my face there. But yeah, you can. Yeah, no, not for me. I gotta go work for a little bit, unfortunately. Sucky, sucky.